Hello and welcome back to another episode, I think it's episode 11 now, of the Desert UIM. There's a lot I did not record from last episode to this episode. It's basically just a lot of mundane stuff that y'all really don't care about. I was going to bring up the loot tracker and show you kind of the progress I made, but I was playing Leagues 3 and I kind of crossed over and kind of deleted some of the loot tracking history, but what I really wanted to go over was I killed a bunch of Calphite Guardians. I think it was like 100 kills, but I'll show you over here what we've been doing. You can see all the league stuff I've been doing, but on this account I've been killing hill giants. But to get back to the Calphite Guardians, I killed about 100 of them, didn't get any loot, but we tried a bunch of different styles. We tried the U longbow, the short bow, and the fire strike. I think we killed, I'm trying to think, like 5 kills per style. So like the U longbow, I'm guessing we killed 5 of them and it took 32 minutes. We used the short bow, killed 5 of them, it took 22 minutes. And we used fire strike and killed 5 of them. I think it took like 12 minutes. So fire strike was definitely the way to go, even though I really did want to train my range up. And I just decided I don't like killing Calphite Guardians, especially with fire strike, because it takes so long to get the runes, and it's not super AFK, and it's a pretty high chance of dying there, so I don't like killing them, really. So what I have decided to do, as you can kind of see on screen, is that I have switched over to train melee. And if you want to see my stats, we are almost 60s right here. We really got 31 more EXP. I wanted to share that base 60s with you guys, 31 EXP away, but you can see up here at the top right in Runelight, we've killed about 3,500 hill giants. I actually think we've killed more than that, but I couldn't really tell you because the Runelight didn't really track between game sessions between my other accounts playing leagues and stuff like that. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get the base 60s real quick. Gotta get the dopamine rush all together. Let's see if we can get in this swipe. Come on. There we go. Congrats. Oh, it didn't even pop up. That's lame. But yeah, congrats on base 60s for us. And the goal for this episode, now that we've got the base 60s, is I'm probably going to train a little bit more just because I'm still playing a little bit of leagues yet. Just a little bit left. I think I'm doing God Wars Dungeon and maybe Chambers of Zarek on the leagues still, so we'll be kind of AFK in this count still a little bit more, but the train some more melee stats, and I think it was the 9th anniversary for RuneScape came out, the birthday party thing, and it's in the desert. So we're definitely going to do that and get some cool FashionScape going on. So with that being said, I'm going to get back to training for a little bit, and then I'm going to go ahead and probably use these crafting materials as well, just because they're left over from Temporos from last episode. And if you can see, we've got 285 Limpworts, so we're going to train Herblore a little bit with that. But yeah, we're going to get back to AFK and train a little bit, and then do the 9th anniversary RuneScape birthday event. Also, if you couldn't tell, I got a new microphone as well from last episode to this episode, so my voice might sound a little bit different and the quality might be a little bit different as well. So if it's bad, I apologize for that, but I tried to set it up in a way that it's pretty similar. So I hope you enjoyed the new microphone as well. I don't think I actually mentioned this in the intro, but I actually switched to using the Karis as a melee train weapon once I got the required stats for it, because it is actually a lot faster than the Adamant Scimitar that we've held on to forever. As you know, we haven't gotten the Rune Scimitar, but I still think the Rune Scimitar would probably be better than the Karis at this point in time, but not 100% sure, so we're just sticking with the Karis because it has some pretty insane DPS. If you don't remember where we got this, it's actually from the Contact quest, and the new Raids 3 beginning quest, whatever you want to call it, actually upgrades the Karis into a spear, so we might actually get to use that for Calphite Queen, which is pretty exciting. So yeah, I'm still just training away. Haven't gotten any levels yet. Really close to getting 61 strength, but I just wanted to give you an update on the weapon we were using because I completely forgot to mention that. All right, so I've been training for quite a long time. I've been AFKing a bunch. It's only like I've been 2 more levels since I last talked to you, but for me it's quite a long time because I just kind of AFK this and don't get huge EXP rates per hour. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to clean up my inventory a bit, get rid of the crafting supplies, use up some of these herblore supplies, and we're gonna go do the 9th anniversary RuneScape birthday event. Just get some cool FashionScape, and then we'll be able to store that in the player-owned house. So that'd be really cool. Have some cool FashionScape for any time we want. And if you're wondering how I'm using the crafting supplies, I am making topaz amulets and opal amulets from the silver bars. And once we run out of the silver, we're just going to go ahead and craft all the opals and drop them. And then we're just going to make gold amulets after that. And of course, we're trying to make a little bit of money. So we are walking over to the journal store and selling our topaz amulets over here. Just for a couple of monies. So we get like 1 or 2K per trip. So not a whole lot, but I mean, it's pretty easy for the walk across the courtyard. Alright, so I've been trying to make this clip for the last like 2 minutes. I've been lagging so bad. I'm walking around this place looking like an idiot. But you're going to get our second crafting level of the grind. Maybe eventually once it lets me click on this. We're going to be getting level 50 crafting. So that's going to be really cool. You see how laggy that was awful. But yeah, 50 crafting. So we got 2 crafting levels out of all the supplies we got. So I'm really excited about that. I wasn't even expecting 1 level. So that's really cool. Very excited about that because we're getting closer to the combat bracelets now. And we can make a strength amulet. That's pretty sweet. Alright, we are here at the 9th anniversary of Old School Runescape birthday event. We cleared up a bunch of inventory space so we can hold as many of the cosmetic items as possible. And I have not looked up any guides on this or anything like that, so I don't even know how to do this. If this for some reason takes us out of the desert, that'll be okay because it's just for cosmetics. And if it does take us out of the desert, we will also change our play-around house to match the desert theme because I forgot to do that initially. But we're here, and let's kind of get started. I don't really know what to expect. We've got Hans here. He tells us our age. The wise old man. We've got my arm. I didn't realize my arm was going to be here. That's kind of cool. I think this is the cook from the Lumbridge Castle. Not too sure. So let's get on into it, and I'll update you when I figure out what to do. Alright, so the wise old man just told us that we have to talk to my arm. So I'm talking to my arm, and this is how we start running the thing. So let's see what he has to say and help everyone out. So my arm was of very little use. He just told us to go to the castle to talk to Hassan. So we're going to go talk to the king? I guess was what the Hassan is. So we talk to him and then figure out what to do next. Alright, so our adventure was all disappointed because every year the birthday events go wrong. But this year, nothing's gone wrong, so we have to actually go entertain the guests. So we have to go partake in a treasure hunt, a cooking competition, and one more thing I can't remember. It's up there by the Oasis by the gem trader. So we're going to start by doing the treasure hunt with Captain Arnav. So that's how they describe the lore of the birthday events. It's the 9th anniversary since we've decided to start counting the birth of Gielinor. So that's pretty funny. Alright, so I guess we're on kind of like a little clue scroll hunt. So this is our first clue. So we have to figure out where 4 statues stand together and pairs the game on each other, stand in their view and dance. So we have to go figure out where this is at. I'm willing to bet it's just right here inside the palace because the guy said all the clues were inside Al-Kahrid. So I'm just going to sit right here and hit dance. That did not work. I wonder, because yeah, they're all looking at each other. Oh, there we go. We found it. Cool. What does this one say? This here is an anagram. Will reveal to who you speak for the next clue. It says, learn. I am terrible at anagrams, but I've just been kind of walking around the desert, and this has all the letters in the clue. This person has all the letters in her name as in the clue. So we're going to talk to her, see if we can get the clue. Aha! That was a lucky guess. Alright, what's the next clue? I provide a means to attack, 4 to be exact. I'm willing to bet that is the scimitar seller. Alright, so let's see if Seki has 4 things to sell. He does have 4 things to sell, so let's see if he has the last clue. You have found me. Correct. Nice. We have figured out the last clue. Alright, we have to figure out, or to come back to him. How many birthday balloons are there on and in this building? Should be pretty easy. Just count these up. It looks like 9. I bet we have roofs on, so I bet there's some up above. So let's check that out real quick. Yeah, would you look at that? There is some balloons up on top. Otherwise, I would have failed that. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 up there. 3 in here, so that's 7. Let's go up. Let's go up a ladder real quick. Let's just make sure there's 9 here, because I'm sure that's a trick question. Yep. So 3 more. So that is what, 10 in total? So yeah, let's go tell them 10. All right, let's see if we got the answer right. Let's see, 10. Is that right? A bit low. All right, let's go count again. All right, so I'm guessing that there's 3 balloons on each, so it'd be 10 times 3. So let's guess 30 this time. Let's see if this is right. Hey, there we go. I wasn't sure if they counted as 1 or 3, so that's cool. All right, we got a treasure chest. Oh, we can open it too. Oh, so he said deliver it back to Captain Aronoff. That's lame. All right, so he didn't let us open the treasure chest because he didn't even have the keys for it, so we have to go back to Hassan and figure out our next task. All right, he didn't have much to say, so we just opened up the notes and we just kind of follow this. So we've done the treasure hunt, and now we'll do the fishing contest. All right, so we have to fish in this oasis, and he said that no one's caught any fish yet, so I'm willing to bet there's no fish in here. Maybe we'll see, but yeah, he gave us 1 fish, 1 fishing bait, and then 1 rod. So I feel like this might be rigged, but let's see how this goes. Still trying. This seems like nothing's gonna happen. This doesn't seem to be working. That's what I thought too. All right, we have to go talk to someone. All right, so we talked to Big Dave, and he said we have to go get scammed by Mr. Ali Morrison over here, just like normal. So let's go get scammed and get some fishing bait. He says yes, he has something that could help with the fishing contest. Of course this guy does. He has everything we need at the perfect time. I feel like he's just trying to scalp us. Ah, he's asking for a favor. He doesn't actually want money for it. He wants a favor, just like usual. It's always favors for this guy. Never just a straight GP to get scammed. Just gotta do stuff for him. I guess we'll have to go help him out real quick, and then we can continue with the contest. So not too hard of a request. We just have to go talk to Osman and get a report from him and give it back to Ali Morrison. So not a big deal. Of course he wants to have something in return. We have to go talk, or we have to go figure out how many crates are next to Ali Morrison's stall before he will give us the report. That seems kind of weird, but whatever. This is the report Ali Morrison has. I'm sure it's some sort of weird like hex number or something weird that you can decrypt on the internet, and it has some sort of meme in it, but there's no way I'm taking the time to do that. Alright, so I just figured I'd look at the wiki, and this code actually is a URL, and it brings you to the Rick Roll song. So if you were to go to this link or figure this out, you would get Rick Rolled. Very cool. All right, we got the desert fishing bait. I think you said it was like chocolate or something like that. I have no idea. He just mentioned something about chocolate. Didn't really care because he likes to scam me. So let's see if this works. Do we get a fish? Does it work? And we get a fish. That's pretty sweet. Now let's go turn it in. Surprisingly enough, we just got a knowledge EXP reward. I don't even know what it's called. It's been so long since I got one, but we're gonna go ahead and use it on rune crafting. I think this is gonna get us a level 2. Yeah, level 3 rune crafting. That's pretty cool to go along with the birthday event. That's pretty fun. All right, and for the final event, we have to talk to My Arm, and I think we have to participate in a cooking challenge. All right, so I think I figured out what we have to make. I'm not 100% sure yet, but the cook said he made a pizza. Hans wouldn't tell me, and the wise old man said he submitted a pizza, and the troll didn't like any of them. So I'm willing to bet with these ingredients, I'm gonna have to make a banana pizza. Seems weird, but I think that's what we have to do. So we're gonna give it a shot real fast. All right, so we've definitely made a banana pizza. Let's see if My Arm is gonna like this. All right, so Hans originally said that he didn't want to help us win, but we were about to submit our banana pizza, and he's like, hey, you should burn that pizza. I don't know why trolls like burnt things, but we're going to give it a shot. There we go, a burnt pizza, and let's see if Hans wasn't lying to us. And would you look at that, Hans was not lying to us. The burnt banana pizza is perfect. You know, I like my steaks well done, but I don't know if I will eat a burnt pizza. Sounds kind of gross. All right, we finished our birthday event, and now he's giving us our rewards as he promised. So let's see what we get. We're gonna have to go meet him outside the palace by the well. All right, let's go do that real fast. Oh, it's a cutscene. Let's see what this looks like. Let's remove this NPC aggression timer real quick, just so it's not cutting out the cool screenshot. All right, so he just skied over to us. Desert skis? That seems kind of troll. I wonder if they make us move faster in the desert. Maybe not, but if they do, that'd be kind of cool. Like a cool little reward to help us move around faster in the desert. Seems kind of OP, but let's try it out. Let's see what he says. Hey, look at all those rewards we got. It's not everything because we didn't have enough inventory space, but you know, that's pretty cool. We got a ton of cosmetic stuff. Look at that. We got a prop sword. That seems pretty cool. I'm like the king of the desert now. I bet it has like no stats. Let's see if it has any stats. Oh, it's got negative stats. Perfect. We've got some cool cat ears. Would you look at us? Cat Desert UIM. Nice. That's super fun. I'm glad we were able to get all that cool stuff. Now this is hype. Look at this. We're skiing through the desert. Can we go really fast with it? Oh, look at that. Oh, that's pretty sick. Look at the cape flowing in the wind. That's awesome. And we're going to go deposit all the stuff in our house now. And just for the heck of it, we're going to ski all the way down to our house. It's not too far, so we'll get to use these bad boys. That's so troll. I love it. I love how the cape flows in the wind. That's just so perfect. Look at that. And look at that, we got a cape as well, so the red cape doesn't even mean anything. I mean, it was cool to get, but we now have a new cape, so that's pretty fun. You know, so I thought when we got these items, let me take a step back. We deposited all our items, but when I first opened it up, I didn't realize that it just kind of auto-deposits everything in here for you when you complete events. And I thought you had to go to Gielinor Village to reclaim everything, but we automatically just get everything in here, even though we didn't or the guy didn't give it to us. So, I mean, look at all this cool stuff we can get. Like, look at this sweet outfit we can wear. That's like a cool little skilling outfit. Like, imagine if we go to like, I don't know, Temporos, or we're set at raids or something like that. We can just look like a cool little dignitary. That's awesome. All right, so the next thing I want to do is I want to try out some new training spots. Hill Giants were getting a little not AFK, like we just kind of ripped through them super fast, so it was kind of hard to AFK for long periods of time. So we're going to try a couple new spots that I've been meaning to try out. So I'm going to grab my Karis back, and we're going to go get some food. I think we can catch lobsters near Temporo, so we're going to try that. And then we're going to go try out the training spots. Alright, so we bought a lobster pot from the fishing store in Temporos, and we're just going to sit over here and catch a few lobsters, and then we're going to head out to the train spot, or the train spots. Alright, so catching those lobsters was ungodly slow, so we've come to Temporos for a couple games, and we'll get some noted food instead, so we don't have to come back to the lobsters multiple times, so it'll be nice, and gets me away from training combat for a little bit. Alright, I got a bunch of food, just from Temporos. We got about 15 points, and got a bunch of noted food, but we're on our first stop to training. We're going to go to the bandit camp. But before we go there, I want to see if I can start Desert Treasure. I'm like 99% sure that we won't be able to start it. But if we do, or if we are able to start it, it unlocks us the smoke dungeon, and we can kill fire elementals there to get a fire staff. But like I said, 99% sure I can't start it, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. Alright, so we just have to talk to the archaeologist here. Hello there. He seems to be lost in his own thoughts. Yep, so we cannot start Desert Treasure, unfortunately. That would have been really cool because, like I said, we would have been able to get the fire staff really easily, and it would open up some new train spots, but just can't do it. Alright, so the first spot we're going to try training is right here in this house. I tried over in that house. It seemed to work okay, but the bandits seemed to kind of walk away. But if we can sit here for, like 20, 30 minutes at a time and we don't die, we can just eat food here and there, it's going to be so nice for us because I just won't have to pay attention. Like, maybe I'll have to pay attention to eat some food, but I mean, that's pretty easy. I can turn on a rune light plugin to warm me, but it doesn't seem like they're doing a bunch of damage. So that is so nice for me because it'll increase our EXP per hour just tremendously. Like, I don't even know how to say it, but this is actually really exciting. Like, I did not think this would work too well because I thought our rune armor was pretty weak. And our armor was just pretty weak, that they would just kind of like burn through us. But they don't seem to be hurting us too bad. So that's really exciting. Now that we have some noted food, we can just bank, cook the food, come back here, and just train for almost ever. So that makes me really excited to train here, just because it'll increase our stats a ton, and it'll get us closer to the Kelphite Queen. Alright, this place is really insane. Not only does it bring back a bunch of nostalgia because this is where I got my first 99 on RuneScape 2, which was 99 defense, but it's giving me 26k EXP per hour, and that's just starting here with kind of low-ish levels. Like, see that guy over there? I'm sure he's just getting mad EXP with those weapons, but we're sitting at a good EXP per hour, and this is with the Karis. So I'm going to switch over to using the Adamant Scimitar to see how that works and how much EXP per hour that gives me. Alright, we are coming up on the next strength level. The Adamant Scimitar is it's quite a letdown. It is only 21k EXP per hour, and it dipped to 19k EXP per hour for a bit, so not that great of a weapon. And that being said, we're just going to go with the Karis, and we're going to have to just go ahead and get rid of the Adamant Scimitar, even though we've had it for a long time. It means a lot to us, but we're just going to have to get rid of it. The other good thing about this train spot is that it's an Impling spawn as well. You probably can't see it right now, but the Eclectic Impling flew away just right there. So we have a really good chance of just AFKing here and, maybe have the chance of seeing a Ninja Impling or something like that. So it's not only is a train spot, but it gives us access to Implings. And what we're doing now is we're just going to go ahead and reset for bandits. Well, maybe not bandits. We're going to go try our new train spot, but we're going to reset our food and try the next train spot. And like I said, we're going to go ahead and get rid of that Rune Scimitar, or not Rune Scimitar, Adamant Scimitar right now. It's been a good weapon for us. We've had it for months now at this point, and we're just going to have to say goodbye to it because the Karis is better, and hopefully we'll get the Rune Scimitar soon enough. There it goes. We'll never get that back. It is a quest reward we only get once. And we're just going to sell this half full line of jug. Nah, we'll just drink that. But yeah, that's goodbye to the Scimitar. I ain't despawned. Goodbye, Scimitar. Alright, so the next monster we're going to try to train on or kill or something like that is Locust Riders. And I'm praying at this altar to make point, but there is a prayer altar right here where we can restore our prayer at. And that's going to be important because I think we're going to have to use protection prayers against Locust Riders, but there is a spawn of one Locust Rider in the Sophanum dungeon. So we're going to go down there and see if we can kill it with melee, and then see if we can also safe spot it with range as well. So I've got the short bow right here, so we're going to try both methods. If we can safe spot it with range, that's going to be sweet, but we're going to try melee to start with, and then try range from there. But the reason why we want to kill Locust Riders is because the Karis has a increased chance to hurt them there, and they have access to the... Oh man, I'm able to go down here. I might have to go get a torch, so let's take a look. Oh, yep, I need a torch. But the reason why we want to kill Locust Riders is because they have access to the rare drop table. And I think they're easier to kill than the Kelphite Guardians. Well, I'm sure they are, because the Kelphite or Locust Riders are only combat level 98. So, like almost 100 levels less than the Kelphite Guardians. So, much easier. But they also have access to, or not access to, but they have a drop table of noted items, which include raw lobsters, coal, bass, sapphires, adamant ore, desert goat horns, and mithril bars. And all those items will be super important for us because there's noted items and it'll give us tons of EXP when we get to those levels. Alright, so we've got the first Locust Rider right here. It's pretty close to the entrance, which is just right over there. So not too bad. We're going to go ahead and try to range this guy now. Let's take a step back. Because you can see he gets caught right there. Can he hit us from there? He can't hit us from there. Oh, no, he can hit us from there. That's unfortunate. Is there another safe spot we could try? Because you can come down that. What if we go over this way? Can he safe spot us? Can we safe spot him from here? It's pretty far away. No, he can still, dang, he can still hit us from there. So I don't know if it's possible to safe spot this guy. That's really unfortunate. I was hoping we could safe spot that guy, but it does not look like we will be able to. Maybe I'll look around, see if we can find more safe spots, but it does not appear like we will be able to. Alright, so we got our first kill. As you can see, we've got the noted raw bass. So that's pretty sweet. But I think we're going to try a different safe spot, or we're going to try to go down there, because I think there's a locust rider down there as well. So we're going to give that a shot and see if we can safe spot down there after we get some more prayer. Alright, so I have actually found a safe spot for these guys. It was very difficult to set up, but we were able to set it up. These guys can hit like 20s with their range attack. So like, it is quite a process to get this guy stuck here, but I think we could do it if we, maybe got some prayer potions and stuff like that, and we got good at setting up the safe spot. But what happens is that they spawn like right about here. Let me mark it. Mark tile. So he spawns in this area right here. And then I can drag him down this corridor this way, and then he can come right here, and we can walk, I think like right here, and he'll walk into this little like corridor type thing, and then I can run back down and then run over this way, and then he's safe spotted. So I think that is a really cool strategy we can use. And if we want to set this up and use it in the future, probably when I get some more range levels, maybe like 70 range or something like that, we can come back here and we can just kill these guys really AFK for a long time. And we have got 16k arrows, so it's quite a bit of arrows we can use to kill these guys, but it should be a pretty easy way to kill them. And I think it'll be a really good way to just access the rare drop table without having to like be like too at risk, like pretty easy. And these guys are only level 98, so it's not terrible. Only bad thing is we're on long range, which is unfortunate because I don't think we can shoot him on with rapid at with a short bow, so that's unfortunate. So maybe we could try going for that U short bow in the future again, or the U longbow again. I think something like that, yeah. So great safe spot, and if we drop aggro after the 10-minute spot or 10-minute aggro timer thing, we could just sit here while he's safe spotted and then let the timer run out. But then pick back up to kill him once that timer runs out, because then he won't be attacking us when he spawns. And then we can easily safe spot him or lure him into the safe spot. So I think this will work. I talked a lot, and I'm probably just going to go back to bandits now once I get this kill, or maybe a couple of kills or something like that. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, very excited that the safe spot works. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys how to set up the safe spot. So you can see that the Locust Rider is over there. So we're going to go ahead and turn Protect from Missiles on. We're going to go ahead and shoot him. And we're going to run over this way. And he's going to walk down the corridor. Sorry for the leg, it's kind of leggy in this area. But he's going to walk down the corridor. He's going to walk into the little corridor right there, the little crosshatch, whatever you want to call it. And he's going to try to follow us around the corner. And he gets stuck right there. And then it's an easy safe spot. So I think I'll mark where he can attack us. Can't attack us there. Can't attack us there. So this will be the safe spot right here. So all we gotta do is stand this thing right here, let him come up there, and then walk back over here, and we're good to go. Easy safe spot. All right, and I think that is our third kill. The second kill we got Rune Dagger, and then the first kill we got the Raw Bass. And you can see that this guy's not attacking us anymore because it's been the 10 minutes. So typically what we do, like I said, we'll just wait until the aggro timer goes down and then set up the safe spot after that. Alright, and after that little adventure, we're going to be back here at the Bandits. It's not the most exciting thing, so you'll probably see me in the next clip with new levels, but the goal now is to go for base 70 melees, and then maybe switch over to Locust Riders after that. So I will see you, for me it's going to be a couple days, but you guys it's going to be like 30 seconds, or maybe even less than that. So I'll see you then. Alright, we are back here finally. For you guys, it was a couple seconds, but for me it definitely was not a couple seconds. It wasn't even a couple weeks, but there is 70 attack.
While we were gone, we did a bit of Sorcerer's Garden so we could get combat potions. I've been using combat potions to help the train a bit, help it speed it up. So we got 29 farming, so 9 levels there, and 41 herb lore. I think that was 3 levels. But yeah, we got base 70 melees, 71 HP, and 86 combat. So we definitely bumped up a few levels since we last talked. And our total level is 1243. So we are 7 levels off 1250. So we can get to higher total level worlds over here. Let's see if we can find him. Yeah, 1250 worlds. If we unlock that, that'll just be super nice for resources like maybe smithing at Shanty Pass or just general stuff like that would be really cool. But I have a new plan. We are not going to do the Scarab, whatever they're called. We're actually going to go do the Easter holiday event because it is all in the desert, surprisingly. So this is the, oh, there's a ninja implant somewhere. Let's go catch that real quick. But yeah, we are going to go do the Easter random event. I was kind of just randomly, oh my, we got the Rune Scimitar. Holy cow, I cannot believe I got that on camera. We got the Rune Scimitar. That's ridiculous. What? That's so dumb. We got the Rune Scimitar right after we finished our melee grind. That's such a slap in the face. Alright, just give me a second. Alright, so I don't know if I should take that as a reward, gain the Rune Scimitar or not after training, but I'll take it as a reward. I'm excited about it because, I mean, you can see the melee strength on it is just astronomically higher than the Karis, what we're using right now. So it's a 14 plus melee strength, so that's pretty sweet. So we'll go ahead and just keep that for now. But we're going to go ahead and do the Easter event. I walked past this bank a ton of times, the Alcard bank right here, and I just kept seeing the Easter Bunny, and I was like, oh, that seems kind of weird. Like, they for sure could not put another holiday event in the desert. So I looked it up on the wiki, and it's definitely entirely in the desert. So we're going to go ahead and talk to this Easter Bunny and do another holiday event. So yeah, it's super exciting. We can get some more cool items. Talking to the Easter Bunny now, and we ask him specifically, what is he doing here in the desert? That's what I'm asking you guys. Why is the Easter Bunny here? Like, what does he have to do with me in the desert? Is Jagex just being nice and just putting holiday events in the desert for me and other desert UIMs? Who knows? Alright, so for those of you who have not done the event yet, the Easter Bunny has having a tough time delivering eggs to the desert because the chocolate melts. So we've got to just basically help him deliver some eggs to adventurers in the desert without melting the Easter eggs. So we're over here talking to Karim about Kebab to see how he handles transporting food in the desert. Alright, so Karim sent us to Shanty Pass, and Shanty Pass had no idea. He doesn't really care, so he sent us to our good friend Ali Morrisane, and he is telling us we have to pay him for the information. That's ridiculous. I mean, I guess not ridiculous. He always makes us pay for everything, so. Let's see what he wants us to do. He wants to, oh, of course. He wants us to do a quick favor, like usual. Did he make us do a quick favor in the RuneScape birthday event too? We had to do him a specific thing to like help us out or help us win the contest. It's so dumb. Alright, let's see. An associate of mine has information for me. I need to collect a report and bring it to me. Of course he does. Alright, so let's go do that for him real quick. Alright, so we're talking to a suspicious crate now. I believe this is Ali Morrisane's contact. And I think he's going to make him some super special hot kebab sauce. Not 100% sure, but you know, we'll give it a shot. This guy's being pretty suspicious though. Of course, Ali Morrisane's contact wants us to go get him something as well. So he wants us to do him a one small favor as well. I swear, everything in the desert is just one small favor. If I wanted to do one small favor quest, I would have never locked myself to the desert. Alright, so our one small favor is complete. We made the special super hot kebab, and we're going to give it to him. And I believe he should give us the report, and then we can take it back to Ali Morrisane, and we can transport stuff to the deep desert.
Alright, so Ali Morrisane told us to use chalky ice, and I think we have to go report this to the Easter Bunny. So, yep, we're reporting to the Easter Bunny, and let's see what we do next. Alright, so we're going to make some ice cream. We have to go talk to some camels somewhere, and basically use this big bucket on them. You know, let's catch this ninja plane, and if it's another rune scimitar, I'm going to be pissed. Alright, luckily it's just some Dagonoth hide. Not another rune scimitar. So I think we have to talk to these camels right here. I think. I'll figure it out. I'll let you know. Okay, yeah, that was easy. I just milked that camel and got a big bucket of camel milk. So let's go back to the Easter Bunny, and I think we have to freeze it and turn it to ice cream. We might be like teleported to the Ferox Enclave. I'm not too sure. And if we are, we'll just teleport right back. It's not a big deal. But let's see what happens. Alright, so there's a cutscene starting, so maybe we don't even have to leave the desert. Does this count as leaving the desert? I have no idea. So it's just this really spooky mage, Phoebe K. Looks like a PKer. It looks like it's going to PK me. So we're in the Old Night Bar, and we're just kind of talking or watching this cutscene. Oh, here we are. Hey, we're looking for a powerful magician. Would you happen to know any? This guy looks like a PKer, so probably he's like, oh, it's going to be me. I'm a super busted wizard. There we go. Okay, so we are in the wilderness. We're definitely going to get PK'd now. He left us right out of the Ferox Enclave. Oh, he's going to like cast some magic on us or something like that. Maybe the Easter Bunny just has some magical powers that will just prevent us from getting PK'd. Stand and deliver. Oh, look at... Dude, we just juked that wizard attack no problem. That was easy mode. Oh no, he cast telekinetic grab on the Easter Bunny. What did they even do? Did he just steal some Easter Bunny stuff? Hey, at least we got our ice cream. Oh yeah, that definitely counts as leaving the desert. Count as ruined, guys. We left the desert. So look at that. The Easter Bunny was just so scared he left us in the desert because there's some really strange people that go around the wilderness. I mean, I don't feel comfortable helping this guy out anymore. He just left us to die in the dang wilderness. On our desert-locked account. We shouldn't have even been there. Screw this guy. Alright, so we have to make an ice cream machine for the Easter Bunny. Even though he left us to die in the wilderness. But, you know, we're nice. We're a nice adventurer. So we'll keep helping him out. We have to go talk to the Tanner, to the Tanner Ellis to get some ice cream machine making parts, I guess. Alright, so to get you guys up to date, we had to talk to Zeki at the scimitar shop. He gave us some blunt scimitars. Don't really know what that's for, but you know, we have them. And then we had to go back to Ali Morrisane right here, and he actually gave us this magical clean potion without having to do anything. And we had to come back to the Easter Bunny and search this pile of junk, and apparently all the ice cream machine parts were there. That's pretty cool. So now we just have to talk to the Easter Bunny and make the ice cream. Oh, fantastic. We have to break the rules of the account again. We have to go back to the wilderness to freeze the ice cream making machine. So, you guys ready for me to break the rules again? Let's do it. Alright, same guy again. Phoebe K. Looks like we'll just spam through this because it's a bunch of the same dialogue. Yep, we are going to get PK'd for sure this time. Yeah, the Easter Bunny didn't even show up with us. What the heck? Dude, this Easter Bunny is a piece of work, let me tell you. What's this guy's name?
Hey, a rune scimitar. Didn't I just get that? Oh, there he is. What's this guy's name? Please pet dogs. I will gladly pet dogs. Yeah, maybe I can finesse that rune scimitar and have 2 rune scimitars. Yeah, this guy is like, he just kills us and then he just kind of lets us go. I don't know if he's a good or bad PKer, like, I'm not too sure. But account's ruined twice in 1 episode. Fantastic, guys. Alright, so the Easter Bunny needs a way to keep the eggs cool, I think, so we just have to go get a crate from the suspicious crate again. Let's see. I don't know what he said. Maybe I shouldn't spam through it. Alright, so we've made the ice cream. We've gotten the cooler from the suspicious crate, the sus crate. And now we have to go to Shanty Pass and talk to Shanty. And then we have to make sure to wait to see if the eggs do not melt. So I think we're almost done. Bro, how does my guys, or my adventurer, know what molecular makeup is? Isn't this the medieval era? Like, what is Shanty Pass about to say about this? Oh, before I can finish my chemistry discussion, it just melts. Okay. Alright, we waited probably a few good hours. Yeah, I think definitely a few hours. And the egg didn't melt, so that's pretty sweet. And we'll go back to the Easter Bunny for our rewards. And we have completed the Easter event. He went through some weird dialogue about some like weird internet memes I have no idea about. Maybe because I'm a boomer or something like that. Who knows? But let's get our rewards and get on with it. Look at all those sweet rewards. Heck yeah. Alright, I think I'm going to call the episode there. We did 2 holiday events, and we got some pretty good stats. Base 70s, 71 HP, 29 farming, 41 herblore. Maybe some more stats, I don't really remember, but I think we're sitting really good. This episode took me longer than I admit to say, but it was about 3 months to make. It should not have taken that long, but it did. Had some real life stuff coming up. But I'm going to call the episode there because, like, I think next week or the week after, they're releasing the new desert quest, Beneath Cursed Sands, and I want to start out that episode doing that quest because it's going to be really cool. I've heard they've added a lot of new graphics and stuff like that, so we're going to start out the episode doing that. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like the video. Add some comments. Tell me what you like about the video, what you didn't like. I know this is really just about, this episode was about Easter and birthday events, but you know, gotta have some fun here and there. So thanks guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time with Beneath Cursed Sands.